What's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, we're playing some Rek'Sai here on the PBE with the changes, of course. Rek'Sai has been reworked, and her changes are quite great. I'm really excited to show them to you guys. But first off here, let's get the Hunter's Machete here, the refillable, and the Warning Tree, and head on to the jungle. And this time for sure. It's kind of hilarious. I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick side note. This is like the 8th game today I've played of PBE Rek'Sai, just trying to get a gameplay for you guys, and every single last one of them, someone has disconnected, whether it's on our team or theirs, and the game has been surrendered at, like, you know, whether it's 3 minutes or if there's been some kills exchanged, it's been 15 or 20 minutes. I mean, not a single game has actually been finished all the way through so far, so it's been kind of brutal, but we're going to do our best to bring you guys a quality game here today. So without any further ado, let's get into the changes. So first things first, your passive. Your passive has been buffed and nerfed, and the way it's been nerfed is the sustain is a lot weaker. You're able to generate your fury a lot better, which is the buffed part of it, so you're able to get that full gauge and then sustain from the full gauge a lot more quickly. However, you're just going to sustain a lot less numbers-wise. You're just going to regain a lot less HP than you would with previously on Rek'Sai, so that the sustain is nerfed, but you're able to generate, if you're unburrowed, 25 fury for anything you do, whether it's, you know, your Q, your E, your auto attacks, 25 fury for any of it. So you're able to generate a full fury bar from just 4 things, and then your Furious Bite, I think it's called, yeah, that will do true damage really easily. So you can see here, auto attack, 3 Qs, and boom, full fury. So if we had our E available, we would use that now to actually use that true damage Furious Bite. And Nautilus giving us a really nice leash there alongside Caitlyn with that shield. Awesome job, thank you very much. I'll go ahead and give him that. And let's head over here towards our wolves and get these next. So that's your passive. As far as your Q goes, there are quite a few changes, but in all seriousness, there's not really much you need to think about as far as gameplay mechanics. What I will tell you is this: your Q does more damage, and they increase the AD ratio on it, so the spins that you do with your unburrowed Q, you can see here, they just do more damage. That's really all there is you have to think about with that. So building AD is a lot better than it used to be on Rek'Sai. It used to be pretty weak because the ratio was only 0.2 of your bonus AD, which is really, really poor. Now it's, I think, 0.4, so it's like double as strong as it used to be. So that's really good. The next thing is when you're when you are burrowed like this, you will, probably shouldn't have burrowed right there, but when you're burrowed like that, you will have the Prey Seeker, and that will actually do more damage as well, because not only does it have an AD ratio now, as you can see there's the 60, the 3, then the 5, but there is also, it is now physical damage. It used to be magic damage before, so you would see people, I know CivHD made a video of like sniping with Rek'Sai, with AP Rek'Sai. You can still technically do that because you still have an AP ratio on it, but the damage is going to be physical, so it's not going to be as strong. And it looks like Kindred already took their Scuttle Crab. I was hoping to snag that from her, but I guess I was a little bit too slow. So we'll head over here towards top lane, I think. I mean, Kennen's pretty far up, but there's a big wave. I think Zed wants to clear that wave before I gank, so I'm just going to get the Krugs here first and go from there. So that pretty much summarizes the Q changes. As far as your W goes, one thing you might notice by looking at me clearing the Krugs here is we only knocked up 1 target, and that's the new thing with your Ws. You only can knock up 1 target. And is Kennen trying to hurt me? Is he trying to help me? I'm not really sure. Either way, I mean, it's ended up helping me, so I'll take it. But yeah, only 1 target be knocked up. So as an example, watch these 4 Krugs. Boom. Only 1 of them got knocked up, the other ones get knocked away. They all take damage, but only a single target can actually be knocked up. So make sure to keep that in mind, that you can't just dive into a team of 4 or 5 people and knock them all up anymore. That's something you used to be able to do with Rek'Sai, but now it's only about the 1 target. You see the big raptor got knocked up, the other ones got knocked away. So definitely keep that in mind. The other thing to keep in mind is the on-target knock-up cooldown, which basically means that gauge that shows around them after you knock them up. That cooldown used to go down with ranks in your W, so if you were to put points in your W, you'd be able to knock up that same target repeatedly more frequently. But now, it doesn't matter how many points you could have this max or 1 point, it will always have 10 seconds between knocking up the same target. So you do not want to max the W second anymore. Actually, Kindred is trying to take our stuff. I don't know how I feel about this, so let's go ahead and smite steal that from her and see if we can kill her. I think we should be able to. She's flashing the wall here, but I think, we're not flashing the wall, but hopping the wall, but I think like we should be able to kill her here. And actually, is somebody trying to help her? What the hell is this Zac doing? Alright, well, they get the Kindred, don't they? I mean, Caitlyn should get it. I'm just going to kill the Zac blobs here. And please let me have this kill. Thank you. Alright, and Kindred did die to Caitlyn. I got the assist. Really nice turn of events for us there. I like that very much. Let's get the Scuttle Crab here. And working towards probably getting some... actually, I was going to get some woods in Kindred's jungle, but we already placed ours when we saw Zac nearby because of our Tremor Sense. So I think instead we'll just kill the Scuttle Crab and then probably get wolves and go back to base. Seems like a good course of action for us. But yeah, in the past you might consider maxing the W second because of the on-target cooldown going down. Not to mention the damage on your W does go up with ranks, But with those changes, the damage does still go up. But with the on-target cooldown not going down, it's just not worth it anymore. Definitely max the E second now with Q first. The E changes are definitely there as well. The E does more damage when you use the Furious Bite because it scales better with your AD now. And you are going to be building more AD with new Rek'Sai, so keep that in mind. Also, your tunnels. Your tunnels are able to be used much more frequently. And I mean this in both ways of the cooldown. The cooldown does decrease much more than it used to, but it also is able to be used more frequently in the sense that as you rank up the spell, your ability to tunnel, and then this cooldown bar right here, this would actually reset more quickly as you rank up your tunnels, a lot more quickly than before with previous Rek'Sai. So a lot of changes there that make Rek'Sai a little more mobile, more damage, stuff like that. And we'll just get ourselves the Stalker's Blade to make sure we don't get kited. As Rek'Sai, that's kind of your biggest counter is getting kited, so that slow/speed buff will be really good for us. And to add on to that, we're working towards the Warrior's Enchant. In the past, you'd go with the Sinner Hulk because Rek'Sai's AD ratios used to be so poor that the extra AoE damage would actually do more damage than your abilities if you built AD. But with the changes making you do more damage through AD, you definitely want to go with the Warrior Enchant now on Rek'Sai, so definitely do that. Following the Warrior Enchant, I'll probably be getting Titanic Hydra because although we do want to have a more damage-focused build, I do find myself still struggling if I'm not a little bit tanky. So Titanic Hydra is the perfect mix of damage, AoE damage, and sustain and tankiness. It's just a really good item still for Rek'Sai, so I do recommend you guys still get the Titanic Hydra. And then like Black Cleaver. You really build similar items to what you would build beforehand, but there are definitely some changes as far as playstyle with Rek'Sai and just overall what you should be thinking about. The last change, of course, is her ultimate, and I'll talk about that in a moment here because I want to be able to show it to you guys. We're first off going to get the blue buff here, and then working towards getting a gank off and showing you guys how the ultimate works. It's completely different, completely reworked. Her other abilities are, number changes, but they're actually the same abilities, if that makes sense, whereas her ultimate is entirely fresh. It's completely new. And I think somebody was trying to steal my blue there, but they're not going to successfully do so. And who do we have here? Syndra. And Syndra's 6. I want nothing to do with you. And my tunnel was kind of awkward there. It felt kind of short. That's okay. We're just gonna dip on out. Sustain with our potions. Looks like we actually have Nautilus here, and Orion's on the way. The exhaust is popping in. I think if we can join the fight here, this might be in our best interest. Nice shockwave. And looks like Syndra's gonna die there. I didn't even get the help, but that's okay. Mordekaiser might get caught here. He doesn't look like he will. Let's go ahead and do Dragon. Yeah, I wish I would have been less cowardly and been a part of that fight, but instead I was really scared because, it's Syndra. You guys can't blame me for that. If she hits you with a stun, you gotta be a little bit afraid with Syndra. You really do. Because you just don't know if she's gonna pop you. And actually, their Kindred's only level 4. I mean, she might be able to smite steal this, but I seriously doubt it. Okay, well. I'm a boosted ass champion now, aren't I? I'm so boosted. My bad. Why would you say my bad? That was entirely my bad. I missed the smite. I'm frankly very embarrassed, guys, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. It was just an air dragon. Hopefully you guys don't judge me too much on that. Normally I'm much better at smiting, but I guess I got a little bit cocky, thinking that I wouldn't have a problem with it, and yet I still did. Yeah, that's my mistake, but it doesn't really matter. No big deal. We're going to head over towards the red buff here and get that for ourselves, and actually, you might be able to get the Syndra. I'm just going to wait for her to approach the lane a little bit more, because I think she might push it slightly. We also have Orianna here in a second, so let's just be patient. I think the opportunity will present itself soon. Just a matter of when. Here we go. Never mind. Oh man, things are not going my way so far in this game, but things will turn the tides, I'm sure. I'm very confident in that. I'm just not finding the right opportunities just yet. But looks like Zed found the kill there on Kindred, and actually everyone's just pounding every single lane, and I haven't really done much of anything yet this game, except for lose the dragon apparently. It's okay, we'll get ourselves the red buff here. Get that true damage with our E. Your E does pretty similar damage to your auto attacks early on, even if you get the true damage done, just simply because you don't have much AD built yet, and you don't have many points in the ability. But once you have a few points in your E, it does a ton of damage. It's kind of ridiculous. I've seen it like pop people from half HP before. It's really strong. Now that we're level 7, though, we had kind of missed the boat on using our ultimate and showing you guys how that works. But what you need to know about your ultimate is it's totally different from before. What it does now is it does make it so that if you hit a target with anything at all, you will get a mark on them. And from there, you are able to use your ultimates. You can't just ult somebody out of the blue. You need to hit them with something first, but anything works, even your Prey Seeker. So you could Prey Seeker somebody and then ult them to close the gap if you wanted to. You could also be in the middle of the fight with them, and the very last second to execute them, you could use your ultimate as well. Those are kind of the two instances in which I think you'd want to use your ult, is to close the gap or finish somebody off, or both if they're really low and you want to finish somebody off in that way. And I'm just going to go over here before the stun hits me. Not really looking to gank the Syndra when she's at her tower. I'm just looking to rotate across the map here, and somebody's nearby. Hello. I'll go ahead and fight you. And maybe we'll get a chance to show you guys the ultimate here, because if I can see Kennen, here we go. There we go. That's what you can do with it. It's pretty cool. Hopefully Orianna gets in here. The shield, the shockwave. Yes, the double kill. Nice job. Really nice job. I like that a lot. Okay. And it looks like Nautilus is on the run from somebody. I'm on the way to help. Hopefully we can get there in time to save Nautilus. I think we can. We have our flash available. Here we go. Nice. Yeah, once Nautilus went in with that knock-up and the anchor and stuff, I knew we just had to close the gap to make it happen, and there we go. Good stuff. Yeah, this game's going really well for us. We just made that mistake early on of the dragon. I'm still embarrassed about that, because it was a level 4 Kindred to me being level 6, and I just completely messed up that, but again, it's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. I just want to perform as best as I can for you guys, so you guys don't think I'm boosted or something, even though I called myself boosted. Either way, though, let's get ourselves the Warrior Enchant with the Stalker's Blade. It'll be a really good item for us here, and then from there, the Tiamats towards our Titanic Hydra, the boots, a new Control Ward, because we don't have one yet, and get back onto the Rift. But yeah, in that instance with Kennen, as you saw, I began the fight, the mark was on him. You can kind of see the little indicator next to him to let you know that the mark is there. And then from there, what I did was, once he tried to escape from me, I just got vision of him, popped my ultimate, closed the gap, and the damage on this is pretty high. You can see 100 plus your 80 ratio there, which is really large. And it does also do bonus damage based on missing HP, so the lower they are, the more damage you'll deal with that. So having already chunked Kennen out a little bit, made that do a little bit more damage, so that was good. And from there, just cleaned him up. And Orianna really made a big difference in that, shielding me and popping that ultimate on Syndra. And if Kennen's still over here, and there's no one here to help me, I think I could still fight him 1v1. It's just a matter of where he's at. Alright, there he is. We have our ultimate available here, so let's see if we can do this. Get a smite on him. He's going to ult us here, but I think we should have what it takes to get this guy. Look at that. So much damage. Just pops underground and just destroys him. Yeah, the new Rek'Sai ultimate is really cool. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's head down. Ooh, hello. Control Ward. Get rid of this. And I'm just noticing the score. This game's a bit of a stomp. Our team's doing really well versus their team. But you know what? It's the PB. You kind of have to expect this sort of thing from time to time on the server. Games very frequently are a little bit not balanced. People are testing stuff. It's just kind of what you have to expect. And whoops. Right as I'd say that, I do boosted things. But it looks like a 1-for-1 going on mid lane. I'm assuming Orianna popped her and Syndra just popped her ult in exchange. And, well, Syndra ult does pretty dangerous things. If you guys are enjoying the video, though, of course, please make sure to drop that rating on the video. It helps out a lot. I would really, really appreciate it. And let's see if there's anything more we can counter jungle. It doesn't look like it. Our blue buff is up, and Kindred has the stack on it, so I wonder if it makes sense for us to steal our own blue. Well, technically wouldn't be stealing, but speak of the devil. Slow her out with that smite. Okay, this might go badly. Come on, please. Holy shit, man. That ultimate of hers completely outplayed me. Yeah, once she popped that ultimate, I mean, she just, you know, auto-attacks me to death, and unfortunately I'm in a position where I don't really have any cooldowns left, so I am just dying. Feels bad, man. Let's get Jarm's Fist, though, towards that Titanic Hydra. And I don't think she got my blue, at least, so there's that as a saving grace, but we do end up going down there, which is no good. Yeah, she was 1-6 at the time. Like, I really should have won that fight. It's the second time Kindred's outplayed me this game. The first time was the dragon, then there it was there again with the 1v1 that she beat me in. She did have red smite, though, which did, I think, make a factor in all that. And I should probably reorganize their team here real quick, and ours as well. Haven't done that just yet. I have been finding with the new Rek'Sai that I've tried a few different masteries. Stormraider's Surge feels a little bit too ham, really. It doesn't feel like you need the Stormraider's Surge, so I wouldn't recommend that. I tried Fervor of Battle, because I figured generating that Fury, or the Fervor stacks by auto-attacking is something you could do. Didn't feel that good, though. I've been finding Courage of the Colossus is my favorite still with Rek'Sai. Even though you're a little bit more damage heavy than you were before, less tankiness focused, it's still best, I find, to go with the Courage of the Colossus. So that Zac is pretty dead. I wonder if we can dive the Mordekaiser. There we go. And can we get out? Oh, that last tower shot was so generous. So incredibly generous. We were so far away, and yet it still hit us. Feels bad, man. Either way, though, let's get this. I probably should have popped my ultimate there. That's a mistake I made there. I didn't think I would need my ult. I thought I could just clean up Mordekaiser and get out safely. But your ultimate does make you untargetable for the moment that you go underground before popping it. So that would have actually saved me there entirely. I should have done that. And sorry, just drinking some water. Stay hydrated. And if any of you were wondering why it's a pink water bottle, of all things, when I was most recently at Popeyes, which was months ago, they only had pink shaker cups. They didn't have blue ones or any other color, and they give them up. They give them up for free, right? Like if you buy any things there, they just give them up for free. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I may as well just take one. It means better to have one than not have one. So yeah, it's the only water bottle I have for the time being. Happens to be pink. So we'll get ourselves the red here. And I'm not sure what we're going to do from there, but we'll figure something out, I'm sure. Maybe just clear our jungle out, because it doesn't really look like much is going on the map. Everyone looks like they're recalling. Let's get the Raptors next. There's actually a pretty big wave built up top lane, too. I might just go up there and get the wave that Zed should be getting, but I think he's busy doing shenanigans. Yep, shenanigans including killing Syndra. Nice. Yeah, your Prey Seeker does a lot more damage now than it used to because, of course, it does magic. Or it used to do magic, now it does physical damage. So any armor pen you have is going to go through. We don't have any armor pen in our build, or lethality as it's called now. But in our runes, or not in our runes, but our masteries, we do a little bit, I think. Okay, and looks like a fight's going on over here. Is Orianna in trouble? Looks like she might die. Oh, she's so low. She's still alive, though. Holy crap, she almost survived that. That'd been crazy. Are they going to get Kindred? Oh, Kindred survived. I'm on the way. Kindred with the jukes, too. Alright, let's just kill this Kennen. Yep, get popped. I'm hoping I can find Kindred somewhere. I think I just saw him. Gotcha. Had to flash, but worth. And please. Oh god, she almost got the stun on me, but not quite. Not too bad. Not too bad in the slightest, though. Okay, let's head over towards the dragon, I think, next. Maybe get that for ourselves. Look how much vision our team's got in the red side jungle of theirs. Our team's just... They're controlling so much. I love it. And that also help us with this one. Just a mountain dragon, but it's still good to have. And hopefully I won't miss my smite on this one. But then again, I don't think Kindred's going to be around to steal it anyways, so... It should be all set. But I'll just smite it anyways to prove that I can. Okay, and I think I'll get the wolves here as well. Deny Kindred of that potential stack. Kindred has been reworked as well. I think how her stacks work now is increased range or something like that. I haven't really looked into the changes all that carefully, but I will be doing a video with her very soon, as she has been changed. And it looks like they got a kill on Zac. Nice job. I'm actually so close to getting Titanic. Like, I have 2,500 gold. I may as well go buy that. Show you guys that item with the build we're doing here today. And go from there. So there you go. There's Titanic. And for our next item, I think I really like the Black Cleaver. I think it's a really good way to go. So we'll do that. Their team is pretty AD focused, but they have some mag damage. The Mordekaiser, the Syndra. Kennen's going on hit, but he's 0-5, so I don't really count him. And I don't know how this Mordekaiser or this Zac's doing. Gunblade, I guess. Yeah, maybe we should just go Swifties and just have some fun with that, because their team they're really too weak to really be a threat to us at this point. So we'll just do that. There we go. And we'll head back onto the Rift here. I think we'll do blue buff first, because that's going to be up here in about 15 seconds. Our team looks like they're all set up. All the Caitlyn traps to block the flank. I like that. And I think Zed should have the kill here. Yeah, he'll have that very easily. Got himself that new GA as well. And will the GA pop? Not quite. Alright, blue's here in a second. Yeah, Titanic Hydra is definitely still very good on Rek'Sai. Extra regen, extra HP, extra damage. Get the extra active as well. I think it's called the Cleave. Or no, it's the Crescent. Crescent, yeah. Okay, looks like a fight's beginning here. I'm on the way. I'm going to see if I can clean up Kindred. Oh, she's got her ult popped. Alright, that'll be a nice free kill for me. And everyone else seems to have backed off. May as well get this turret though. Oh, Zach's going in. He's crazy fool, but he managed to get a kill. I mean, good for him. Oh, Mordekaiser's caught. This guy's dead. See you later. Look at that true damage we just dealt. So much damage. Yeah, it's because we have points in our E now. And I kind of want to go for this Syndra. Oh, look at that. That was so cool. Get wrecked, Syndra. That was so cool. Yeah, you gotta love that ultimate. All I have to do is hit that Prey Seeker, and then from there, your ultimate can be used at almost any range, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty damn good range. And from there, you can just destroy people. Even if they aren't low HP, you can do the other damage from your other spells to really finish them off. Yeah, I think we should finish this tower, but I'm tanking it, so let's be careful about it. Oh, Zach's going in. Let's get this guy off our team. Alright, he's gone. And Kennen was like, yeah, I want no part of this. Oh, their Kindred's so low, I'm getting kind of baited. No, I just killed Mordekaiser. Look at that damage, damn. Okay, I think Kennen's out though. I guess we'll just get Inhibitor? Yes, we will. Okay, cool. From here, I'm going to go into their Kindred's jungle and see if I can take her wolves. I know Kayla's taking their blue. We already have our own blue though. We don't really need blue as Rek'Sai anyways, so I don't really mind that at all. And let's get ourselves that E-maxed. So yeah, with our E-max, our tunnel is available very frequently. As you can see there, only 12 seconds. It used to be a 14-second cooldown at max rank. So there's something to keep in mind there. We have some CR as well, I think. And Zed's actually almost dead here. I wonder if we can save him here. Alright, there's one. Got the twofer. Can we get the threefer? Gonna pop my ult here. Oh, he has blobs. I was hoping I would get that fancy third kill. It's okay, we'll just get this. Oh, Mordekaiser, you wanna fight me? I mean, he might win, but I hope not. Alright, he didn't kill me at least, but he got close. But still, got a triple kill. I'll take that. Oh god, Kennen's here. Alright, let's go back in. Get him! Oh, okay, Mordekaiser kills me, but I still managed to help Kennen get killed. And we get the assist on Mordekaiser? No, we don't. Dang. But still, that was really good for us. Let's get the Black Cleaver here next. And for our next item, I mean, against their team, they have still a decent amount of magic damage. I kind of want to get the Hex Drinker. I think that'd be good for us. And we'll sell this. And I think for our next item, we'll get some sort of an armor item. So either Deadman's or Randuin's. Both of those would be pretty good for us. I think I'd prefer Deadman's, though, just simply because it gives you extra move speed out of combat. So you'll be able to get into that combat and do a little bit more damage. And have that active slow on hit. Or not active, sorry, the passive slow on hit. The active slow would be the Randuin's. And is there anything else I need to consider here? I think we're good. Okay. But dang, 14, 3, and 5. We're having a really good game here kills-wise. But kind of our entire team is. Like, their team is just a bunch of feeders. But you know what? It's the PB. This is going to happen when you're testing new stuff. Hopefully you guys don't mind that too much. It's pretty fun gameplay, at least. I'll say that much for sure. Kills are fun. Get this for ourselves. Dragon's up in 20 seconds. We could wait for it, but I think I'd rather just get the Scuttle Crab and go and do more things towards winning the game. It looks like Zed's already going for it. I don't know if he's going to find what he was looking for. Let's see. It looks like he might get the kill here on Mord, but I think he's going to die the rest. Yeah, he didn't even get the kill on Mord. Poor guy. So yeah, let's just do the dragon here. Yeah, now that we have this max, I mean, we do like 400 plus true damage with our E. That's so much damage. Yeah, 471. So powerful. Alright, blue's not for a little bit longer. I think I'll just get their red, or maybe their wrappers, or both. Both is fun. Go from there. Nice try. Alright, Caitlin's got the red. Nice. Oriana's on the way. Oh, found them. Zach's going in. Oh man, I don't know if they're going to find what they're looking for here. Zach's pretty dead already. Yeah, you silly fool, you. We got another tunnel here in a moment. Oh, is that... Okay, so they have a Zed Ghost. Maybe they'll just kill that off real quick, get that out of our face. I thought thought that would hit Syndra, but I guess not. Okay, what can we do? I really want to hit Kindred with an East, or not an East, sorry, with a Prey Seeker, because if I hit her with a Prey Seeker, then I can ult her, take her out. You can see the little mark though, that's how you know if you can ult somebody. Just gotta make sure you have that on them first. Alright, looks like Mord's pretty dead. I'll just smite that so I get the assist. Alright, the Kennen ult and the Kindred ult are coming in here, so this is a lot of craziness. Holy shit. Can we survive all this? Crazy? I don't know. I wanna get out. Oh, I'm still alive. Barely. Holy shit, dude. It looks like we do win the fight. 3 of them go down, we lose 2, but still 3v2 left. Let's just kill these minions. Oh god, Zach, please. Let's get out of the range of his... Oh, never mind. I think we could still kill this guy, though. Yeah, we got him with the Unburrow. Nice. Alright, Kennen, you gonna come back out of your base? Alright, we have our ult on him ready. He just needs to come a little bit further. We're so low, though, that I don't really know that I want to go on it. Oh shit, why'd I do that? I should have flashed away a lot sooner. Dang. Yeah, I really shouldn't have done that. I was thinking I'd be able to knock up Mord and then flash away, but the knockup didn't go through, and I ended up just getting instantly killed. Let's get this towards our dead man's plate. So their team is still holding on by a thread here. We're 26, almost 27 minutes into the game. The greed is too real. Yeah, the greed is too real. Yeah, I keep making mistakes, but overall, still a fun game for us here. Hopefully you guys are liking it, because I'm having a good time. And Oriana's going to get our blue. Makes sense. I should probably grab our red. I really like red on Rek'Sai, because you are pretty auto-attack reliant with this champion. And you also do benefit from that regen it provides. So we'll get that next, I think. One thing I was considering trying with Rek'Sai is actually going like a lethality focused build, and I did try it a few times, but it didn't really go that well. And the reason that is because you're not the kind of champion who can just go into the fight and instantly kill people. Like you need to, auto attack away. You're not like Rengar or Kha'Zix who can really instantly kill people with a full lethality build. So with that in mind, I just really don't care for lethality on Rek'Sai. And sorry, Caitlyn, I want this one. No hard feelings though. Yeah, you just need a little bit extra tankiness on Rek'Sai so you can be in the fight safely. And it looks like Kennen's pushed back up top lane. Has Kennen not learned? Learn from your mistakes, Kennen? You have not. Let's go top lane here, see if we can find him. Maybe with the Tremor Sense. Maybe we'll see him recon or something. Where are you at? Nope, Kennen did learn from his mistakes. Feels bad, dude. I was hoping to find him. Alright, I still got it with the Unburrow. I thought my auto attack would do it, then it didn't, and I was already burrowed again, so I was like, oh shit, okay, well. Yeah, that Titanic Hydra Crescent does so much damage. And I think our team's in a fight here. I'm gonna try and join it, maybe to clean up or something. But then again, their team's pretty behind, so I don't know if our team even needs me. Alright, Zed's getting the first one here. Zach's gonna go down as well. So 3 are left. Do we want to do Baron? I mean, we could do Baron, or we could just win the game. At this point, it's pretty much a free win. But yeah, I mean, I'm down for Baron. Why not? Baron never hurt nobody. At least when you're this ahead. Except when you miss the smite again. Whatever, man. We didn't even have anybody like on their team who was gonna be a threat, so I just smited her when it was around being low. Okay, push down mid. Is that gonna kill us? I don't think so. But the two of us are kind of all alone here, so we do have to be a little bit careful. The red's up here in about 5 seconds. Might be able to pass that off to Caitlyn. Okay, here's the red for Caitlyn. Oh, did I steal it? I did. I died so quickly. And oh god, Mordekaiser's on the side. Let's kill this guy. Get him out of our face. Alright, Mordekaiser's down. Next up is going to be Syndra, I think. Yep, Caitlyn's going to get that one. I'm going to try and get over the wall here. I think I should be able to find what I'm looking for. Oh, we knock up the Zac. Yes. See you later, Zac. And that is going to be the ace. Yeah, I think that's pretty much game. Puts us at 18-4-8, though. Jeez, what a game. That was crazy. It sucks that I was bad at smiting this game, but I managed to do what else I need to do to be an effective Rek'Sai player this game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the game here today. If you did, make sure to drop that rating. Helps out a ton, and I would really appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well, because I'll have many more videos where I do hit my smites. And don't mess those up. And, of course, guys, let's check out the post-game stats here a little bit. See what's going on with those. Okay, so... Oh, we got ourselves a key. Cool. So yeah, went 18-4-8. Miyaki had freaking 17 kills as well. 10 here from Void Squid. RZ had 8. I actually thought RZ would have more kills, but I guess not. Let's look at some of the damage dealt. Yeah, so we did a lot of damage to champions. So did everyone on our team, though. We just had a really good game from everyone on our team. Zed did a little bit more than we did. Caitlyn did a little bit more than that. And then Orianna did the most. Let's look at damage taken. So yeah, we were up there. Damage taken. We had actually the second most damage taken in the game. Zac had the most. But we only died the 4 times, which I guess is a little bit more than some people on our team, like Nautilus, for example, or RZ with only 2. But still, pretty good game for us. So once again, guys, if you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave that rating. I would really appreciate it. And subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.